In our last video, we uncovered how Donald Trump's legal troubles have entered a dangerous new phase, shaking the very foundation of America's political system. But tonight, we go deeper, inside the court cases themselves. These are not just hearings or legal skirmishes. They are battles that could change Trump's political future forever. Each case is a ticking clock, each ruling a potential turning point, and together they form a storm that could redefine the destiny of a nation. Let's begin with the election interference investigations. These cases are not abstract theories. They are built on witnesses, testimonies, and evidence that could expose conversations and strategies never meant to see the light of day. Imagine the impact if those words, once hidden behind closed doors, become evidence in a courtroom. Could they dismantle the narrative Trump has carefully built around his political career? Could they reveal a side of power that the public was never supposed to witness? The danger here is not just legal, it is psychological. If the public begins to believe that the very foundation of elections was manipulated, the trust in democracy itself could fracture. Financial investigations carry their own weight. For years, Trump's business empire has been shielded by complexity, secrecy, and layers of contracts. But prosecutors are peeling back those layers, exposing documents, payments, and hidden transactions. These revelations could weaken his political standing, erode the image of strength and success he has cultivated for decades, and raise questions about whether his empire was built on solid ground or shifting sand. Imagine the shock if the very symbol of Trump's success, his business empire, becomes the weapon that undermines his political future. And then there is the classified documents case. This is not just about legality. It is about national security. What secrets were stored? Who had access? What risks were created? These questions are not just legal puzzles, they are matters of trust. If the public believes that sensitive information was mishandled, the consequences could extend far beyond the courtroom, shaking confidence in leadership itself. This case is dangerous because it touches not only on Trump's actions, but on America's safety. It forces the nation to ask, can a leader be trusted with power if secrets are not protected? Together, these cases form a storm unlike any America has seen before. One unfavorable ruling could trigger a chain reaction. A conviction in one case could embolden prosecutors in another. A guilty verdict could shatter political alliances, destabilize campaigns, and ignite protests across the country. The stakes are no longer personal, they are national. Every courtroom decision reverberates far beyond the walls of justice, echoing into the streets, the media, and the hearts of millions. This is why Trump's political future hangs in the balance. Supporters see these cases as persecution, a coordinated attempt to silence their leader. Opponents see them as justice, proof that no one is above the law. But here lies the danger. When half the nation believes the system is corrupt and the other half believes the system is finally working, the tension between these realities can reach a breaking point. What happens when truth itself becomes contested? What happens when justice is seen not as universal, but as partisan? Trump's strategy is clear. He frames himself as the victim, turning every indictment into proof of persecution, every courtroom appearance into a rallying cry. To his supporters, he is not a defendant. He is a warrior fighting against forces that want to destroy him. This narrative transforms weakness into strength, turning legal troubles into political fuel. But prosecutors have their own weapon: evidence. And evidence, when presented in court, can cut deeper than any speech. Documents, testimonies, recordings, these are not opinions. They are facts. Yet in a divided nation, even facts are filtered through belief. What one side sees as proof, the other dismisses as propaganda. This is the battlefield of perception, where law collides with loyalty. The media amplifies this war. Headlines become weapons. Sound bites become ammunition. A single phrase can ignite outrage or inspire loyalty. Every trial update is dissected, spun, and broadcast to millions. And in this echo chamber, perception often outweighs reality. The courtroom may hold the evidence, but the crowd holds the narrative. And the question becomes, who truly decides Trump's political future? The judges inside the courtroom or the millions outside it? The world is watching. Allies and adversaries alike are studying how America handles this crisis. If the system collapses, it signals weakness. If the system survives, it signals strength. But at what cost internally? When America trembles, the world feels the aftershocks. Every ruling sends a message not just to citizens, but to nations across the globe. Will America prove that even the most powerful are accountable, or will it reveal that power can bend the law? Either outcome will leave scars. Ultimately, the survival of the system depends not just on judges and lawyers, but on the people. Will citizens accept the outcomes, even if they go against their beliefs? Or will they reject the system entirely, plunging the nation into chaos? Because a nation divided cannot stand forever. The courtroom may deliver verdicts, but the streets will deliver reactions. And those reactions could determine whether America emerges stronger or fractured beyond repair. The storm is intensifying. Trump's legal troubles are no longer whispers in the background. They are front and center, inside the courtroom, threatening to reshape his political destiny. Every ruling, every testimony, every headline pushes the nation closer to a breaking point. The question is not only whether Trump will survive these cases, but whether America itself can withstand the pressure. Because when the pillars of democracy tremble, the cracks spread far beyond one man. And once the cracks appear, can they ever be repaired? And now the question is yours. As these court cases unfold, do you believe they will change Trump's political future? Or will he emerge stronger, turning trials into triumphs? Share your thoughts in the comments below, because your voice is part of this unfolding story.